Well, I wonder if anybody's around today. I know it's Saturday morning cartoon time. That's when I was a kid. That was the only time they had cartoons was Saturday morning. Now you can get them 24/7. You want a cartoon anytime you want, anything. That's why no more appointment TV, no more Saturday morning cartoons. So that's what I'm trying to fill in for is the Saturday morning cartoons. And maybe, and that's why the reason I like to call it cartoons is, hi, Timothy, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda, help me, help me, help me. We all need help, and Rhonda's going to be here to help us, right? But this Saturday morning cartoon, I mean, to me, it's life. Oh man, it takes work, and there's so much effort and pain and disappointment, all that stuff involved. So I think the only way to get through all that stuff, start having fun, right, Timothy? If you're having fun, then what the hell? You have to roll with it a little better than poor meing it for 6 months to get back on the road and do something of value. So the most important thing is just to get over all the bad shit. It's gonna happen no matter what you do. No matter what to do. Good morning, Michael or Michelle. Don't know, don't spell well, don't read well, flunked English in college, but I have 2 New York Times bestsellers, and I try to call that English teacher. Oh, look at that bow tie, it's not even straight. Well, neither am I. There's a joke in there somewhere, isn't there? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Breakfast Clubbers. We're glad to see you. Good morning, Breakfast Clubbers. Oh, good, 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 good. So, I do have a lot of, I want to talk about that, the title, that's important, I think, because none of us do stuff, that we all out there spending money on the secrets to this. I even write headlines like that. Well, here's the secret, the little known secrets, 5 little secrets, all that clickbait stuff, I get trapped into that because I got to fight attention. Yeah, that's part of this. But I love doing this, and I see that got more attention than anything else. So that's why I keep doing it. But it's God, I mean, everybody has the secret. And I think what most people who are selling you the secrets have the secrets on how to sell you stuff. That's the secret you could learn from them. It's not some secret about the mysteries of life. Yeah. The mysteries of life are discovered by failing. What's the website address for the custom real estate report course you offer? Oh, thanks, Mom. I didn't know you were watching. Thank you. Here, can you see it's a little faded? I got to do another one. But it's free.lesco.com/real estate. free.lesco.com/real estate. Yeah, man, I don't know if on Facebook, I mean, on YouTube, I just did a video too about the 5 great places. The report is not only about buying a house for yourself to live in, or a condo, or a tent, whatever the heck you want. It's also about try click for no good for me. They just took my money. Becky Reynolds said, GM, let's go. Good morning, I guess. Try ClickFunnels, no good for me. ClickFunnels works for me, and that's like everything. Who the hell knows what works for us? And the most important thing is try it. That's why that is for, I think it's free for 14 days, and then they're going to hit you up for $100 a month. So you're right, it has to work for you. But I've been trying for years, and this is the best thing I've tried for marketing is the ClickFunnels. I hate to be a shill. I'm not. I don't take money. I don't. I'm not getting a piece of you if you do it. I see all these things. So real estate. Okay. Free.lesco.com/real estate. But more importantly, make sure you see that video I just did on. I'll put it up on Facebook soon. But it's on YouTube about the 5 government. This is federal government grants for all over the country. You could use as a real estate investor. Okay, this is not for buying a home. The report has both buying a home and real estate investors. And you could use both, because a lot of things you could do is just buying your own home and buying like a 4 unit building, and then you live in one and sell the other 3, and a lot of them are that's called a home buyer program, depending on where you live. And this is why I do these reports. They have to be custom, because every city, every county is different. And to me, when I was charging Fortune 500 clients for this, I used to charge them, God, I mean, thousands and thousands of dollars. What I'm doing now for like $50 or whatever it is. But to me, as I get older, the most important thing is that you guys get this. It doesn't do me any good if I'm sitting on all this information and people can't use it. I mean, that's like having oil under the ground, that nobody is using. So what good is that oil if it's sitting under the ground and you can't take it out? How do I get all this information for North Carolina? And Michael, it is free.lesco.com/real estate. And real estate is all small letters. free.lesco.com/real estate. Put www first, because sometimes it's not working unless you put www. And I'll do one for your city. See, it's not only your town, it's your county, it's your city, it's your state, and then the federal. Then I show you things like what's happening on the internet. You realize there's people on the internet now. These are crowdfunding things that will give you $50,000 or more to help you buy a house, and they become investors. They don't own the house with you. They become investors with you. You don't have to pay the money back. But when you sell the house, see, if the house appreciates, they get a piece of that. So what you're doing is getting money. And why is that valuable? I think this is one of the greatest deals besides a government grant, because what that's doing is if somebody gives you $50,000 to help put a down payment on the mortgage, that means your mortgage is smaller. That means your monthly payment could be $200-300 cheaper than it would normally be. And it costs you nothing. You're borrowing money but not paying it back. It's somebody else's money, but they're going to get paid back after you sell the house, which could be 30 years from now. They don't care. These are fat cats just looking for investments. So real estate is going to appreciate. So they feel, hell, I'll just take a piece of the profits in 30 years. And so they give you the money now, no questions asked. And if the real estate gets blown over by a hurricane and everybody loses everything, they accept the losses too. So the downside is nothing for you, to me, except that you don't the appreciation. But to me, it's most people without a lot of money, it's that monthly income that is so important, And so if you're saving $200-300 a month in your mortgage payment, wow, that's a big deal. Just think if you had no mortgage payment, wow. Now you don't have to make as much money, right? Now you don't have to work overtime. Now you don't have to do all this other stuff, that you're trying to. That's what I mean. To me, one of the secrets in life, here's a secret. Okay, here's a secret, is that you keep your overhead low. Because the bigger overhead you go, you're buying a bigger house, you're spending bigger money. That just puts more stress on you. You have to make that bigger nut, just like on the business. As your business grows, that means you have to generate more money all the time. To pay everybody, and pay the bills, and pay all this stuff. So it becomes a burden. And then you're not doing what you want to do in life, because you just have to work hard to feed everybody else that you decided to do. And that's not to do the things you really like doing or whatever it is. I mean, so that's, to me, that's a secret in life, is not the tricks to make money, tricks to not overcommit so that you're stuck behind an 8-ball and you're working for the banks, you're working for everybody else instead of yourself, instead of contributing. I think that's what we're here to do, is contribute to life, give something that we're good at to other people. Okay, that's the key, I think. We have to support ourselves first, okay? So that's it. But if you think you have to support yourself by having a Maserati and a 10,000 square foot house, man, you're going to be working for that the rest of your life. Not for helping other people, but to helping the banker and the car dealer and all those people, which I don't know if you want to do that. But again, that's a very biased opinion, but again, who's here? Cameron, Mandy Payne. Hi, Mandy. Holly Madison. That's not Dolly Madison. That's Holly Madison, isn't it? That's great. I appreciate anybody who comes in and listens to my bullshit. I mean, it is, it's all one person's opinion. I've been doing this stuff 40, 50 years now, whatever the hell it is. I just went to my doctor and yesterday, because I'm what do you call that? On your heel that screws up when you're running. God, you know what I mean. And so the podiatrist and everything, you couldn't believe I was 75, and everybody there in the office, and aches and pains and things are going to happen, and it just takes so long for things to heal. That's one thing as you get older. I don't mind, that, so I have to think of something else. So I row instead of run for a while. Gabe is here. Gosh, Gabe is here. Well, don't forget Gabe's thing. He said over 200 people already on Gabe's. Where is that? Oh, come on. Yeah, don't forget Gabe. Gabe is managing this website for us. It's called facebook.com groups / Let's Go Fans Q&A. Okay, groups, Let's Go Fans Q&A. So don't forget about that. But it's these secrets. I mean, everybody has secrets, right? Because that's what clickbait is. They want you to search the internet. Oh, look at that, a nude person. Click, or whatever. So, look at that. I'm going to understand the secrets. Well, maybe you don't know about them, so they're secret to you, but they're not secret, but I fall guilty to that too. I use it because I'm trying to do it. I got to compete with everybody else on the internet trying to get your eyeballs, right? So that's what I try to do. Ron in Long Beach, California here. Good morning, Ron. Oh, that's neat that you're here. I mean, I just appreciate anybody who has an interest. We all want to be appreciated in life. I think that's what life is about, and you're appreciated if you help people. So that means if you're watching me or doing something that I do, is that you appreciate my existence. And what could be better than that? Being appreciated. And that's what I hope my work does for people is help them find what they can contribute to others in life so they're appreciated more, so you're appreciated more, because that's what I think that we really want to do is be, hello, Matthew, good morning from Atlanta. Atlanta. Do you watch that new HBO show? Is it called Atlanta or something? What is it, City? Oh, Atlantis. That's what it's called. I know it's something very close to that. Man, I forget so much stuff. I think I have early Alzheimer's, so that's why I got to work harder every day because I don't know how long this equipment's going to last. And I may be drooling and eating oatmeal somewhere for the rest of my life. So until that happens, I may have 20 more years. I see people 90 or so still doing it, man. And that's it. And I'm having more fun now than ever. So, and I think a lot of it is staying healthy. That's why I think one of the best things I did was running. Hiya, Grandpa. My grandpa's not here. Still be perfect. And let's see what's going on in there. I didn't get there. What to do? And that hi, Grandpa. See, now that's a Periscope thing. Somebody who has to be a little more outrageous and sort of like me, trying to get people's attention. So you say something that's on the verge of sarcasm or whatever. I've been called a lot worse, and I am. I'm old enough to be probably a great-great-grandmother. Questions? What are the questions? That's it. See, I believe that the answers are easy. You go to Google now, right? And they must be unhappy. I think so. You're right. Good morning. I asked a question, but honestly forgot the answer a couple of days ago. It was late. Well, I forgot the answer too. I gave you. So we're both screwed up and old and forgetful, right? High speed drifter. Good morning. That's a question for you. Well, buy this clickbait stuff. And that's why I love your glasses. Oh, thanks. What I do is I get a cheap pair of glasses and I have somebody hand paint them. For $50 you get an artist to do anything instead of paying $300 on some fancy glasses. You buy some in China for $50. I saw your segment on Vice a few years back. Yes, it's been about 2-3 years. It was a great piece to learn about you. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the nicest things people done about me. I've had some documentaries made of me too, and stuff like that. But this was nice, and it's short. You don't have to, an hour and a half of me is a little too much. How do you know if people are willing to pay for the thing you're good at? You don't. You don't. And that's why don't trust me saying people will pay. Don't trust any expert saying people pay. Just ask people to pay. That's where you get the right answer. You don't get your answer by asking people who aren't going to pay for your stuff. If they'll pay, if people will pay, they don't know. That's what I gave up in the beginning when I was starting doing a lot of advertising. I'd show my friends and family my commercials I did, and they'd all have reasons why this is bad and this wouldn't work. And so being a good friend or whatever, I'd take their suggestions to heart and try to change them. Then I realized none of these people buy from TV. Why am I asking them for advice? No, the real answer is in your customers. That's why you forget about anything in starting a business, starting anything. Forget everything. The only thing you have to do is worry about getting a customer. Don't worry about if you're an LLC, XYZ, or a bunch of bullshit. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about your file with the government or all that. You pay taxes, man. You don't mess around with the IRS. Okay, you do that. Don't worry about anything. What kind of structure? What kind of business card you have? And all that is a waste of time. Because the real answer to starting a business is getting a customer. So day one, all you worry about is getting customers. Get the least thing available. You put up a website for $5 on Etsy if you want to sell a product or something like that, or for $10 a month you have a website, and you just go and start looking for business, asking anybody. You just do anything that comes to your mind. That does not cost you money. Do not spend a nickel on that, because that's just going to waste your time and your money. You have time to waste in a way, because that's not going to cost you anything. But when you run out of money, you are dead. You are dead in the water. So that's why in the beginning, all you do is look for customers and don't spend any money doing it. So like me, look, I'm on 4 channels right now, not costing me a nickel. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing that yet. I don't know what people really buy or how they buy it or what. I'm trying to figure that out. And I know I'm good at this stuff, better than anybody else in the world, probably, at least the country here. But I don't know the world, how they want to package it or whatever. I mean, selling information has changed. Nobody buys a reference book. That's why I made a lot of money doing it. But that's over, and that's gone. What is the best path to take? Someone in my family is physically disabled and age 57. She wants to get property and her housing. We would much prefer to buy. Which of our services should you start with? Which of your services? Well, this is the best thing I have. This is the best. I will research, send you a report, like 150 pages or so of all the programs for people with disabilities, not disabilities. Don't look for people. There are special programs for people with disabilities. Actually, if you go to the YouTube, you see the one I did on real estate investing, and one of those 4 programs, or 5 I have there, is for people with disabilities. That's how you could buy stuff and invest in that. Hey, Jose from Harrisburg is here. Great. And I will do a custom report. It takes about 2 weeks, because all this is handmade stuff. This is a craftsman at his work. And that really is nice. I mean, it's not as leverageable, and I can't make a gazillion dollars and print it out, and sell 1 million copies in Walmart or something. Those days are over, because that won't work. The thing I would sell to sell 1 million copies of it won't be good enough for what's out there, because that means I'd have to do something superficial that applied to everybody, or so goddamn big you'd never find it. And that's why now, with a custom report, I just zero in on what you get a book for you. I'm doing a custom. Let's go. Is there for saying sent drive? Let's go. Is there a DR from saying I can't drive? What's a DR? And so that's why I send you a book that is custom. This is your book, like my choose your own adventure kind of book. This is just for you, but it's not an option. I'm doing the research because every city is different. We have what, 10,000, 20,000 cities in this country. So I got to do this custom research and I know how to do it well. It doesn't take me, 10 days like it used to in the beginning. You're doing a good job helping few people, I believe. A job helping a few people. Yeah, I hope I can help more. Yeah, I mean, but it's fine as long as I'm able to support myself doing this because I believe in this. I don't need $1 zillion. Everybody keeps track about how much money you're making, how much fun you having. To me, that's it. It's not how much money you're making. Every fucking garage full of money. What's that going to do? You're going to eat it? You're going to have fun every day. If you're not waking up every day and having fun, is there money for me as a starving musician? Yes. And there's a lot of ways to do that. I mean, if there's something here, Lesco.com One Stop. This is probably the best place. This shows you all the programs, 327 programs for extra funding to live on. Some are income requirements, some have no income requirements. But if you're starving musician, you probably don't make a whole, you're not making $500,000 a year. And actually making $500,000 a year, you're still eligible for a lot of these programs. But that is probably the best. And it takes work. And like the headline of this topic today is, what are you going to do when all the secrets don't work? So like even this, when I say I do research, I know how to do this research very well, better than anybody else, and you'll get the report, of 100 and some places, to do, that have money for real estate or whatever. So what are you going to do? Okay, when they don't work. Here from Houston, I would like to buy a home, but I don't have a down payment. Okay, I mean, listen, for as little as, well, maybe $500 to $1,000, you could get into homes around the country. It varies by where you live. That's why I'll do a report for you in Houston. You want to go to Houston, then just fill out this form. In 14 days, you'll get the report. It's usually about 150 pages. Has all the programs and like the down payment money that you could get. There's so many places now. That even houses for $1. Who would have even thought there? And that's a program. See, a lot of these programs have changed over the years. This is why I've known them so well. I've built up, and that house for $1 program, that was there 40 years ago when I first started out in this thing. I remember going on the Today Show talking about houses for $1. I forget the woman who was the host there. And she tried to sandbag me and say, "Oh, Matthew, aren't these programs hard to apply to?" And I would just say yes. When people, trying to show what's bad about you, you just say yes. Let's go. You're an asshole and a loudmouth. Yes, but that's not the point. The point is this stuff good for you, and is it worth it? Good morning, Tracy. I'm in Maryland. I'm a new wholesale real estate investor. Could you send me the link? You are talking about investing, buying for people with disabilities. Your time. Yes, this is the. I'm going to see if I could write. I don't think it's. Oh yes, it does. Okay, I'm going to free.lesco.com/real. Okay, I think that's it. If I typed it in right, let me know. So it's free.lesco.com/real estate. Okay, and that's the link to this new report. And actually, I'm adding to it all the time. That's what. If you bought this from me 2 years ago, it was half the size. Now you expand. That's what I mean about what are you going to do when everybody says like the secrets in life, and you tried all the secrets that somebody said that promised you the answer. That may or may not work, and that's my work. I'm showing you the best I can. I'm probably the best researcher in the world for this. I'm giving you my best work for, buying a house, fixing up a house, being a real estate investor. This is the best after studying it for 40 years and still being active every day. Thank you for doing so much to get my report now. Thank you. Did I do it already, Tracy, or what? Or did you just order? I forget. Thank you so much. Going to get my. Oh, you're going to get it now. I see. Great. And that's what I could do the best, is show you all the possibilities. There may be more hidden there that I can't even find yet. But what you have to do after you get this report is contact the people, whether it's perfect or not, even if it's way out in the back, because they're the people who know more than me about where you live. And what you're looking for is other potentials. So you're still in the game. You have to stay in the game. That's what it is. You have to know, why is it my battery says it wants to go away, but I don't want it to go away. Why aren't I in there? Let me see. Maybe that's it. Or was it? Maybe that fixed it. I hope. Cheers, a cup of coffee to you. Let's go. Yes, cheers. And it is digging. It's getting on the phone. Try to use the telephone as much as possible. I know now we all want to use the internet, but no, people are more important. Why? Because look, you put in housing grants right now. What are you going to get? Okay, housing grants. Okay, housing grants. USING grants. Okay. Housing grants. Now, what are you going to get? Okay, 140 million websites. 140 million websites. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And see, even if you think, there's something in there. I only going to show you like 100. So you got 140 million. So I boil it down. But more importantly, what I have, to me, are so many of them are not in that 140 million. Why? Because the programs are not all called grants. See, only 20% of the free money that the government gives out every year is called a grant. But there's other things of free money that you would never know about, and that's what, that's the problem. So you have to think bigger. See, when you're looking for something, you're not looking for a grant. Please, please, please don't say you're looking for a grant. You're looking for assistance, financial assistance in any way possible to do what you want to do in life. So it's buying a house or whatever. So that's why you contact one of the things in my report and they say, well, no, that doesn't come available until next month or something. And then what you say, okay, well, where else? See, these people you contact, but if you email them and just say yes or no, they'll just say no, and that's it. So you have to build up a dialogue with people in the industry so you learn. You go, and that's why I put in the report, things like you go to meetups. What days and times are you available to talk on the phone? I subscribed to your site a couple of years ago and got swamped with links and burned out. I understand. No, I think the phone is great. What I do there, because you tell me what you're looking for, and I compile a list of the best sources for you. So, and this is www.lesco.com/talk. And you just make an appointment there and you choose 3 times. And usually, 90% of the time, I'll choose one of them back. And then I write to you back. So it's lesco.com/talk. I write, I reply to you back and I say, this time's good for me. Okay. And then we both call a number at the same time, whatever that time was, and we put in our code and then we talk, and whether you talk 5 minutes or 50 minutes or whatever, the billing is that way. So you think I'm an idiot and you hang up at the 5 minutes. I understand. Don't worry. I got ex-wife who say worse. So don't worry. And that's, and I think you're right, because if that way, what I'm sending you, when I send you a report, is everything you'll need forever, and that's, what I'm trying to get to people, so they know everything. And so you always have alternatives and more options. That's the thing in life. You run out of options, you run out of life. You know, and that's what hope is great for, because it helps you see more options to keep going. Because so many times, this is like what to do when all the secrets in life don't work. Your secret is finding something that nobody even knew about. You didn't even know about. But see, we're different. What worked for you will be different than what works for me, and all that kind of stuff. So you have to go out and create the life. Nobody can create life for you. Now, this is an interesting article today in the New York Times I read. I couldn't get over this article. It's got a drift after college. Some hire a guide to find a path. Okay. Now, I mean, from reading the article in the New York Times, I mean, I imagine it's rich kids. Okay. I can't believe. So these are about people who get out of undergraduate school. Okay. People get out of graduate school, they're making like 30 grand a year, something like that, 30, 35, somewhere in that. I don't keep track, so I don't really know. But that's what they're paying this woman $8,000 to help them get a job. Okay, they just blew what, $100,000, $150,000 on college. Okay, they get out of college after going to these snobby schools, after paying $150,000, and they don't even know how to get a goddamn job. Or see, they went to these fancy colleges because their rich parents think if they paid all this money for college, it'll be fine, right? So they think that money will solve every problem, right? So you just go to a fancy college, we'll pay the money, okay? Can't get a job? We'll hire somebody $8,000 to help you get a $30,000 job. But now, to me, that's enabling these kids not to survive in life. They think they need money and connections all the time to get anything in life. Now, I think that's just raising a spoiled kid. That's not, was American built on that? Well, it's building on it, I guess, now a bit, but that's getting smaller and smaller. What about the 99% of us that don't have those resources? You have to go out and figure out that yourself. That's the only way you learn. That's the only way. Resilience is the name of the game. If you can't survive not getting a job, well, what the hell are you going to do when you get a job? Somebody hands you a job because they know your mother or something like that, and you get fired. Then you're going to do it again, and that's not growing a kid. Yeah, that's growing independent forever. It's how do you, kids, I tried to use the link and it did not work. How can I get, oh, really? Wow, no, that's not good, is it? www.free.letsgo.com/real estate. Let's see if that works. Yeah, okay, here's what it goes to. It's not this should go after you put Tracy Little, okay. Yeah, Tracy, try that. Yeah, this is new, but real estate should go there. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't. Let me try that again. Let me cut and paste that because that worries me because I've been given that. Maybe that's why. Yeah, who knows? Tracy, I just cut and paste the link with real estate in it, and it worked. Maybe your browser or something, but try the other one. Anyway, so these kids, imagine $8,000 to get a $30,000 route. Which part of that page is for people with disabilities? This page or what part of? No, I mean, that's a report that has everything. When you say which part, high-speed drifter, no, the report has everything. People with disability, because don't forget, if you have a disability, you're still eligible for all the other programs. Doesn't matter. If somebody's got to give you $50,000 for a down payment, they don't care if you have a disability or not. Yeah. So that's why you can't look for just the stuff that is only for your qualification. That's why I got to start looking for things that are for men that are pale, frail, stale, and male. Male, pale, stale, and frail. That's me. That's my minority group. But no, they're not set. Every program isn't set up, even though they really are. They don't have that in the title, so I'll miss all the ones I'm really eligible for. Even though now I'm in this, minority category of us poor old white guys. And so that's why, no, it doesn't matter. That's why when you're looking for help, forget about any, that just enhances it. But 80% of the stuff is going to be for anybody. Tell me the secret. How can I rescue a free report from Ashland? Tell you the secret. How can I receive a free report? Jesus. Jesus is always looking for something for free, aren't you, Jesus? That's the guy's name who asked me that question. Can't you? I mean, you're the person who made all that wine out of nothing. You must be able to do that. Well, tell me what you're trying to do it for. Jesus, email me. Maybe there's something I could do. Okay. I'm disabled. Would love to set up my consulting counseling with you. Jason, I mean, this is the place, www. I think I help is very unique. I mean, I show you things that are practical, things you haven't thought about. Somebody called me up, his daughter had a disability and wanted to be a hairdresser, and how to do the whole thing, how to get her own hairdressing business without spending any money. I mean, that's a joy to me that I could, stretch my brain. I wish I can get free used car for me. Mark, that's possible. It takes work. There are a lot of nonprofits that do this. That's in the one. I put all the sources I know about for that in my One Stop. So Lesko.com/One Stop. All the sources that I know for cars are in there because it's local nonprofits. Some states do it. But even if they don't help, if you keep looking, it is a numbers game. It's a perseverance game. Like anybody. You ever see the movie Rudy, the kid who wanted to play for Notre Dame or whatever? You just keep trying, man. And he finally did, and made his life. It didn't take. He had to be, some kind of water boy or something for years or something while I was going to school there and everything. And he was the punching bag and everything. But he finally got it. And what else do you have better to do than to work on something that you think is important? It doesn't matter if it doesn't work. It matters that you think it's important. And if you think it's important, then that's worth doing spending your time on. It doesn't matter if you're successful. Sure, that's a bonus if you're successful. But otherwise, you're doing something because you want to have some kind of success, and so you're doing something that is not important to you, then you're unhappy. I think eventually you will be. I mean, it's not true everywhere, and you can't say that to everybody all the time. So every case is different. I really don't know everyone's life. But again, I mean, there's something in your life that you have to spend time at that you think is important in life. How else are you going to contribute? How else are you going to be satisfied? You think when you die, when you're a bunch of ashes in the ground, you're going to, be grateful for how many dollar bills you have stacked in the basement? If you are, you're Scrooge McDuck, and maybe that's for you. But I don't think so. It's about giving. I mean, no religion says that. That's the thing, and it can't be. We have to support ourselves. That's very important. If you're not doing that, you're a burden to other people. We shouldn't be that. If we're good enough, to support ourselves, we should. And that's what we have to do first, and then we give. So you take care of yourself first, and then you give to others and try to help other people, the society, something greater than you. But if you don't have something greater than you to work on, then you're just a selfish bastard, right? And there's a lot of them. That's what capitalism breeds, is selfish bastards. Yeah, that's the downside. Having a gold casket increases the chance of grave robbery. Yeah, won't you be pissed off if somebody breaks in your house? when you're dead. Right? And it's hard. It's a struggle. We all struggle, no matter how rich, poor, whatever the hell you are. You're going to have to struggle. Yeah, there's no shortcut about it. But that's the good part. That's how you grow. And to be resilient, be able to handle life. That's why these kids who somebody pays, $8,000 for them to get a job, and they have no credentials, they haven't done shit in life yet. So they think all they have to have in life is a rich parent. And that's sort of true, isn't it? But too bad. And I don't think it's helpful for the kids. It doesn't make them grow. The kid has something special to give to the rest of us. Now he's doing something to please his parents, to please somebody else, or whatever the hell he thinks that is, to impress his friends. And no, you're not here to impress anybody except to give, contribute. What can you give to the rest of us, that you're really good at? And I think there's so much free help to do that you could do that nowadays. Can you send your email to me? I need it emergency. Okay, it's Let's Go Free Radio @gmail.com. Now, sometimes, I try to answer all the emails. Sometimes I don't get to, because I got paying customers. I got to take care of them first. And so if you don't hear from me and you still need it, just beat on me again. Keep beating on me till I do something. That's the best thing. I'm an old guy. I forget stuff too. But Let's Go Free Radio. Where is that? Where is it? Now, what did you do with that? Come on, let's go. Yeah, there you go. Let's Go Free Radio. And don't forget, I have another Facebook group. This is Let's Go Free Radio. But the Facebook group, letsgo.com, facebook.com/ Free Money News, right? So letsgo.com / Free Money News. That's where I put free ideas all the time. I give you links to new programs I found that day or the day before, or whatever. So that's a place I share a lot of the information. I'm researching every day, and I'm finding, cool stuff for people. Like now, and this may not be, but there's an interesting article today on bail bonds. The bail bonds industry. There's judges now, if you're not a risk flight, they're not doing bail. Why? Because bail, if you're poor, you don't have bail. The bail bond industry is pissed because judges aren't doing bail money to people who are not a serious flight risk or whatever they call that. But that's the things that are changing. The things that are changing all the time in life, and to keep up on that. So that's why the more you try to keep in mind what's going on, the more you could see, hey, where's this life going? Because if things aren't working for you, that means you're trying, like I was doing for a long time. I was good at something. I was very successful at it, but it doesn't work anymore. And I beat my head against the wall for years trying to make it work. It doesn't. People live differently, buy things differently. It's all different. And the way you're going to learn that is not by going to an expert like me. How do you sell books? Shit, I don't know. Nobody does. Everyone's guessing. So that's why you go out and find customers and you listen to them. They tell you. That's the only way to get. Don't be studying things and calling experts and getting stuff. Go to where your customers are and ask them, hey, will you buy this? And they say no, well, then what the hell would you buy? How do you get in touch with you for a custom report? New Jersey Register for home buying, medical expenses, school, and money. Okay, there's two things. Here, I'm going to put this as, here's for the, that's for home buying is letsgo.com, free.letsgo.com / real estate. And here's for all the other expenses, whether it's medical expenses, school, and stuff like that. And that's letsgo.com / one stop. Okay, so you have the letsgo.com one stop and free.letsgo.com real estate. That covers real estate. This one's like $60. This one's $80. And they take about 2 weeks to finish. This one is almost 500 pages, about 450 pages. You will have the largest collection of every personal grant in the state where you live that will help you do anything. You know, there's not a lot of housing in that. That's why that becomes another 150 pages or so. So that's where the housing, there's a start for the housing in this one, but the other one for housing is in that. So Westchester, buying medical, yeah, home buy, yes, it's all right there, yeah. Denise, so I hope that helps, Denise. And right, anything you buy from me, I'll refund you. You're pissed off, you know, I oversold it or whatever. I'll give you your money back. It's not worth it to me to argue with anybody or whatever. I mean, I have more important things to do. Even if I think I'm right, I will give you your money back. It's just not worth it because I don't know what's inside your head, what you thought, or what you read into what I said. That's why to me, I think I could say anything I want. Where you get in trouble in advertising is you mess with people's money. That's where the FTC gets after you. So that's why when I was on TV and everything, I would say anything because I'll give you your money back. I don't care. Yeah. The people get in trouble or say things and then they have you sign some disclaimer that, you know, they'll take your firstborn or something that you can't get it back unless you find 15 places and all this kind of shit, you know, to cover them. And I don't do that. If I'm trying to educate you, if you don't think it works well, fine. I'll pack up and go somewhere else. Is there some way to save these chats? Maybe a techie here can explain it. The live chat will appear with the video in the future. It doesn't on YouTube. Yeah, it does on Periscope, but not on YouTube. So that's a problem. And it does on Facebook, but we don't get much conversations on Facebook, but on YouTube, right? I wish they did. I mean, that's a problem with it. But YouTube is my best platform so far. I think. I mean, people are more steady there than anywhere else. They get good questions. I ordered a report, and can I wait to get them? Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Miss. Oh, well, you're sweet, Tracy. Yeah, I think we all struggle, you know, and to me, the neatest feeling I have is to feel that something I know, something I'm able to do, sort of like a doctor. I mean, that's why I think doctors are the greatest thing. They could help your life so much, you know, and save you, make your life so much better, right? From what they know, you know. And these poor people don't spend more than 3 minutes with you as a person. They don't even touch you anymore. They just read it, you know, something on a screen and give you a pill or something, you know. And the poor, you know, that's what life is all about, is helping other people, relating to other people, not just relating to something on the screen, right? Is there a way to do YouTube? Okay, that was not there. That was okay. Anything else? Because I gotta go do research. I did a call yesterday, and I gotta get a lot of things together for the person who talked with. Please repeat the prices. I don't know what price what and for what. Thank you. Real estate price. Real estate price is like it's 20% off on that link. So it's like $48, $47. You know, the one stop is $79. You know. And they're huge. In the reports, see, you will get, God, you got like 100 or so videos in there that explaining it, you know. So besides the links, these are videos of experts, you know, who've used it, videos of people, individuals like you that have used it and how they've used it. They're videos of government officials who give out the money. They explain how to use them. So you get it right from the horse's mouth. I want people to realize that this is real. It takes work, you know, that's the key, but they're real. So many people just send you links and whatever. No, I'm showing you horse's mouth and exactly, and the links to apply and everything you need. Please repeat the prices. I don't know. Okay, hey, is there a way to do it on YouTube? Because I see videos with the save live chats. Huh? Well, somebody tell me. I don't know how to do that. Or maybe they're chatting on something else and putting up the chats on the video. In other words, maybe their talk is something like, yeah. So actually, like I bet I could do this on Periscope. I could go on Periscope and chat there, and that is saved with it. So the video from Periscope will have the chats. The video from YouTube doesn't, as a video at the end. So maybe they're getting the video from Periscope with the chats on it and then uploading it. Well, maybe not, man. It's a there's so many possibilities. Who the heck knows? I know I don't know everything. Maybe Google Hangouts. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, I bet that is. I used to do those. Yeah, I bet that is. Yeah. Yeah, no, see, that's it. See, I don't know anything. That's it. You can't be serious. You can't be dogmatic about knowing things in the world anymore because it doesn't work all the time. Maybe you know it for one or two cases, but it doesn't work everywhere. And that's why you have to be flexible in life and keep your mind open, about how to do things. Okay. So let me sign off and I'll be back soon, and subscribe to YouTube because that's where the first place I put up a lot. And if you want my free ideas as I come across them, and also Facebook.com/freemoneynews, I put up a lot of free stuff there. So the two places to keep up on free stuff is Free Money News, and then also, by the way, is this free download. If you want the best places that I start research for free money, go to free.lesko.com/5best. free.lesko.com/5best. Okay, and that's where you get a free download. It's a hefty report, 30-40 pages, and it shows you the best websites. I have videos in there explaining how to use them. free.lesko.com/5best. So free.lesko.com/5best. I put that in the chat now too. So you got that in the chat now too. So let's chat again soon. I'll be around. Stay tuned. I'm sorry I don't know when I do these things. It's sort of what else I have to do. And I'm pretty much a one-man band doing it all until I figure it out. And then it's not going to be fun once I figure it all out. Okay. Cheers.
I like the line, don't worry about LLC
All
or
right.
XYZ.
Right.
That might be a nice
Yeah.
subject line sometime.
Yeah, I like those reiterations.
What?
Is that what they call them? Alliterations or something?
Well, I think it says something though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's catchy, but it's just making such an important point.
Yep, that sounds good. That's
What?
no, yeah, I like the oh. LLC or XL. Yeah, everybody think, oh, I'm an LLC, and they think that's
right.
the magic to
I mean,
being.
it's almost like LLC is BS.
Right, exactly. Which I think it is just the people selling LLCs.